What's up, bikers? I'm Johnny Thompson from Fit for Racing, and in association with MBR, today we'll be looking at micro workouts. If, like me, you spend the majority of your working day sitting at a chair, then you might experience pain in the neck, lower back, weakening of the glutes, tightening of the hip flexors, and loads of negative effects. And of course, that's not going to help your performance on the bike. So here are some strategies to implement into your working day that won't take very long, but will reverse some of those negative effects and potentially increase your performance so that when you do get back on the bike, you are way better. Every time you stand up from your chair to go to the toilet, to make a cup of coffee, or whatever, do air squats. So this is a body weight version of a squat. Nice and simple, with the priority of being your lower back curve. Aim for 5 and each time get lower. So you might start high, a little lower still, until you can get a full depth squat whilst maintaining that lower back curve. If you want to up that to 10 to 15, then go ahead, but start small and do it more regularly throughout your day. And then for added benefit, before you sit down, so you've made your cup of coffee, put it on your desk. Let's do some lunges both ways, which will help to stretch the hip flexors, and just get 3 to 5 each side, and then sit back down at your desk until the next time you stand up. What you shouldn't really do is the squats and the lunges every single time you stand up. But if it's the only thing you feel comfortable with, then it's going to be better than nothing. But instead, think about introducing another 1 or 2 or 3 of these micro workouts. The next one being a focus on the upper body. If you're very comfortable with these types of movements, then simply perform 5 good quality press-ups. If you're not comfortable with that, then scale down onto your knees and get the same movement. And again, if that's difficult for you, then simply bring your shoulder blades together and then separate them again, holding that nice, tight midline position. It's going to be really good because your shoulders end up in that round position while you're sitting down and can create a lot of tension in your traps and behind your neck. So by freeing up that way, then we're getting some movement back, and when you sit down, you'll feel much fresher. Failing the push-ups, you can simply just stand, brace your midline, and then reach. Biceps to ears, and get some circular motions with your arms, because after all, we're not just trying to increase performance, but counteract the damage done by sitting at your desk. So circular motions, maybe count 10 or 5 each direction, paying attention to what's happening to that lower rib so that you're not in an overextended position. There's some nice simple ones to reverse the effects, but let's look now at maybe increasing a bit of performance. If you're lucky enough that your office is in a gym like mine, you might have a pull-up bar. Or you might have one of those bars that fit between a door frame, which would be fantastic, because every time you get up from your chair, if you can perform 2 to 5 and then 5 to 10 press-ups and 10 to 15 air squats, then that's going to be quite a lot throughout the day, and you're going to accumulate quite a lot of good movement through each part of your body. So that will increase your strength, muscular endurance, and function through hips, shoulders, arms, pretty much everywhere. If you don't have a pull-up bar, then find a door handle or something to wrap around a towel. I'm using a band here, but a towel's just as good. And then plant your feet, extend your arms, and then pull. And that pulling motion will strengthen the upper mid back and keep you nice and even. And here's a combination of movements that are my favorite. So to combine all elements of mobility, hitting all the corners of shoulders and hips, strengthening parts of your body, then try and do this. So standing, you're going to reach your arms high and then roll forwards until your hands can get to the ground, and then you're going to walk into a down dog position. Hold that for 10 seconds, and then bring your head towards your hands and reach to the top. So what we call an Indian push-up. So good for shoulders and upper and lower back. Then reset your position to a push-up, one push-up, and then reach to the top, another push-up, and reach. And then from there, plant your left leg and reach that knee to the side. Hold for 5 seconds. Plant your right leg. Hold for 5 seconds. And then walk back. Restack your spine to fully standing. And then we'll do some hips with one Cossack squat, an airborne lunge, and a curtsy squat on each side. It's hitting 3 very good angles, very good angles into the hip, increasing function, strength, mobility, and all of the things that you need to reverse the effects of sitting down at a desk all day. I hope you use some of these strategies and find the benefit. But don't let it limit you. Be inventive, do different movements, do the things you feel will help you and that you're actually going to do. Because the number one thing about this is if you don't do it, then it's not going to benefit. So find the things you like, do them, reverse the effects of office work, and be a better rider on the other end. If you like this video, subscribe to the MBR YouTube channel, like it and share it. That would be great because there's going to be more of these. So stay tuned and I'll see you next time. Peace.